I swear, I was this close to driving my rescue parrot Barnaby back to the shelter. I picked him up from an estate sale in Florida, and the bird was a menace. He didn't sing. He didn't say pretty bird, no. Barnaby had two settings: screaming at the top of his lungs and mimicking the sound of a racking 12-gauge shotgun. Click clack. He did it at 3 in the morning. He did it when I was on Zoom calls. It was driving me insane. I was actually writing the Craigslist ad to give him away. When last Friday night happened, I was dead asleep upstairs when I heard the distinct sound of glass shattering in the kitchen. My heart dropped into my stomach. I live alone, and I don't own a gun. I grabbed a baseball bat, my hands shaking like crazy, and started creeping down the hallway. I could hear footsteps downstairs, heavy boots, crunching on the broken glass. Someone was definitely in the house. I froze at the top of the stairs, terrified. The footsteps stopped right near the living room, right where Barnaby's cage is. The house was silent for 10 agonizing seconds. The guy was listening for me. And then, out of the darkness, Barnaby let it rip. Click clack. It was so loud, so crisp. It sounded exactly like someone had just loaded a pump-action shotgun 2 feet away from the intruder's head. Before I could even breathe, Barnaby followed it up with the only phrase he knew, speaking in a deep, gravelly voice he must have learned from his old owner. "Get out." I heard a terrified yelp, then a scramble, and the sound of someone sprinting out the back door so fast they knocked over the kitchen table. By the time the cops arrived, the guy was long gone. The officer told me the burglar probably thought he'd walked into a trap house. I walked over to the cage, and Barnaby just looked at me, tilted his head, and let out a perfect microwave beep. Needless to say, Barnaby is staying, and he's getting all the expensive crackers he wants.